Good afternoon, my name is Liyema Tutu and I'll be speaking about human intelligence. The beautiful art of the brain is something that simply cannot be defined. We as humans are constantly evolving. Nothing is ever set in stone. But we as humans have found a way to cement all these definitions into our brains. What is it to be male, to be female, gay, lesbian, and what is it to be humanly intelligent? Now let's start with all the definitions. There are three possible measurements that can define our human intelligence. First and foremost, book smart versus street smart. Street smart would broadly be known as knowing your bases around the world, being able to communicate with people, and being creative, because creativeness is not a skill, it's a talent. Book smart. Book smart is the environment we as scholars experience every single day, learning and feeding off information from our teacher. Now, it's a good thing to be book smart, but it becomes a problem when you do not know what to do with all this intelligence and knowledge. Intelligence quotient test. Is your intelligence fixed at birth? Being able to solve problem-solving puzzles and word puzzles define how smart you are? Now let's put all of this into introspection. Book smart really can't define how smart you are. This really just determines how hardworking and how determined you are as a learner. If you study, you are guaranteed to pass. But if you do not study, well, you already know the answer to that one. Street smart. Yes, it's a cool thing to be able to communicate with people and all, but it becomes a problem when you do not know the basis you're approaching them with. Where are your facts, the numbers, your knowledge? Intelligence quotient test. While this has already been found as a myth by scientists, even though this has been the tool that has measured our intelligence for many decades, because intelligence quotient test is what only our fluid and crystallized intelligence measures. Scientists suggest that our human intelligence can only be defined by combining three of our mental abilities. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, or should I say, intelligence is in the eye of the beholder. Well, let's take me for an example. For me, somebody who is intelligent is somebody I can sit with and talk to for hours from many different topics, varying from weather to sports to politics, while somebody else would beg to differ. Look at these examples. Look at all these examples and synonyms of intelligence. Do you still think that intelligence can be defined? The complexity of your brain, do you still think that can be defined? In my opinion, all I think this is just creating these divisions that in our society, being that we are defining all these people. Do you want your brain to be defined? Do you want your brain to be put in a box and be defined by Google simply? Thank you.